We are from Group 1. My name is Fredogra Pradana. My name 51.
My name is Danang Alfian. My name 48.
My name is Alinda Ayarasari. My name is 7.
My name is Mohan Gosisoyo. My name is 84.
So in this video, we will presentation about mathematical constantly. So next. Have you heard the name Euler? Yeah, it's mathematical constant E. The mathematical constant E is a natural number, or sometimes we also call it as Euler's numbers. It is done as a tribute to Swiss mathematicians, and also the Napier constant as a tribute to Scottish mathematicians who formulated the concept of logarithms for the first time. This number is one of the most important numbers in mathematics, just as important as 0, 1, I, and p. Why is it called as natural number? Because the number is found in the science statistics, number of inhabitants, cryptography, chemistry to calculate active radio, substance, and other science. So, it was obtained that the value of E. So, where we can find E? So, we can find the number E using the binomial formula as follows. In 1884, Bormann counted up to 346 digits behind a comma and had been counted up to 859,894,101 digits behind a comma by Sebastian Wiedenowski.
What is the value of to get a special is in the numbers? Why not the other numbers? Simple part. Is the numbers associated in exponential and continuous growth? Nobody know for select extra when the numbers of begin to be known. But there is a question the amalgams of numbers related to the development of the banking world. When double or plus two couple of money, the safe or the other to grow. Let's try more different what use exponential and continuous growth mean and experiencing growth and request organisasi. Organisation table is great. Then goes the bacteria has minutes involves. The growth in the numbers equivalent of above is then known as exponential growth as a combination. There is an exponential growth in singular growth wise if the one in formula.
Percentage per year of our deposit. Suppose we have a deposit of 100,000 and the interest rate that at least is 100% per year. If interest is calculated every year, what is the amount of our deposit money? It is simple. The deposit point interest 100,000 times 100% times 100,000. So our deposit at the end of the year become 2 times the original value.
If in the calculation system every 1 year we get a value of saving 2 times in initial savings with a 6-month system, we get a value of savings of 2,25 times in initial settings. In a more concise mathematical language, our situation above can be interpreted as follows, where n is the number of interest calculation in a year. In the interest calculation system every 6 months, n equivalent to and produces a deposit growth rate of 2,25 times the initial deposit. If we look at the pattern, we can surmise that the more often the interest calculation is done in a year, the greater the deposit growth rate. To prove this conjecture, then we do the calculation if we raise the value of n. In other words, the calculation of interest is done every minute or even every second. The results of our calculation are displayed in the following table. So we can look at the table that the greater the value of n, the value is getting closer to a certain value, which is 2,718. This value is then referred to as E. If it is formulated into the limit language, E is nothing but none other than, from the formula above, E is the maximum value of exponential growth.
As in the case of calculating the amount of deposit, this number A is also useful for calculating and money giving in an exponential and continuous nature. For example, radioactive decay, population, photography, and so on. Use of decimal digit in cryptography.
So the conclusion, E is the contents of real numbers, which are often called natural numbers, or sometimes also called Euler's numbers, whose value are close to. To obtain the value of E, the following method is carried out, namely, the form of limit approaches is translated into Newton binomial numbers, and the second with series shape. And the use of E, one of them, is used in cryptography as discussed in this article.
Thank you for watching this video.
Don't forget like, comment, and subscribe.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.